Today on Rick's Workbench we're going to be doing a setup on this Silverburst Gibson Les Paul Custom. Nice looking guitar, but lots of buzz. Truss rod's going to have to be adjusted on this, so let's get off this truss rod cover and start doing some adjusting. Okay, so let's get these two screws off here. Figure out what size wrench I need to adjust this. And two. There we are. Oh my god. What's going on in here? Kind of messy. Alright. So yeah, I got some back bow here, and all the frets, at least the frets in the first half of the neck are buzzing pretty bad. Gets better as you go higher, but these top 7 are pretty bad. So what we have to do is we have to put some relief on the neck. We're going to loosen the truss rod, and by doing that it's going to allow the neck to come up a bit, to give it a bit of relief, as they call it. Anyways, let's get to that. I could not find a wrench that would fit, but I did find a socket that fits right in perfectly, so I'll be able to get at that no problem. First things first though, I need to set up my capo on the first fret. So let's get to doing that. Where's Mr. Ray Capo? Here he is. Set that sucker up there. And when I'm done this, I'm gonna fret the last fret, and I'm gonna check for relief halfway up the neck, and you should have what do they say, about a business card. It should fit underneath the strings halfway up and just clear nicely. I just usually do it by eye. I've been doing this for years now, so some people use gauges and stuff like that. I don't bother. I know what it takes to get it to where it needs to be. So yeah, anyways, let's do some adjusting and get on with it. Alright, so as it is right now, the neck is being pulled back because the truss rod is too tight. Once I loosen the truss rod, it's going to give some relief, and it's going to let the neck come up a bit, and it's going to stop these frets from buzzing. So we're just going to put this on here, and we're just going to loosen off probably about a quarter turn, leave it for 30 seconds for it to settle, and see how it is. There we go. Let's get this started. There's about a quarter turn. It's already a little better. It's still buzzing a bit. Just got to give it a second to settle, like I said. Probably gonna have to do a little more than that because it was pretty bad. Let's see, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Alright. Let's take a little bit more off there, and then we'll check it. Got another quarter turn. I'm loosening it here. Alright, while this is settling, I'm going to tune it up to pitch, and that should pull the neck back a little bit more, because as we're loosening this truss rod right now, it's going to detune the guitar a bit. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we got the capo on the first fret. I like to fret the last fret and go about halfway up the neck. Check there's some relief. Business card should just fit right underneath it. Just nicely, just like that. Tapping it down, looks like I got some relief now. Before this was just sitting flat on the fret. So maybe just a tad more than this. Just gonna do a little bit more. That should do it right there. Give that a minute to settle and should be good. Alright, from this angle here you can see down the neck. You can see that it's drooping down a bit, so that means I got a bit of relief on here. Alright, so now I gotta tune it up again, and I'm gonna check the notes. I'm gonna check an open E, and I'm gonna fret an E, and make sure they're the same. If they're not, then that means I need to adjust the tune-o-matic bridge, in or out, depending on if it's sharp or flat. Setting the intonation. Well, let's get it up to pitch and see what happens. Alright, it's good. No buzzing. Alright, what we're looking for here is the open notes and the fretted notes at the 12th fret to be the same. So let's start with the E string. Alright, it's in tune. I'm going to fret the 12th. Right on the money. Doesn't need to be adjusted. A. And fretted. Perfecto. D. There goes my washing machine. Good timing there. D and fretted. Perfect. G. That's flat. Alright, open. Fretted. Perfect. B and fretted. Perfecto, and then high E string. Flat. It's better. Fretted. Perfect. Alright, didn't even need to be intonated. It's perfect as is. Yep, no buzzing at all. Alright, looks like I'm done with this one. Truss rod cover's back on. Kind of dusty, I'll probably give it a little clean first. All that needed to be done was the truss rod here. I just needed to add a bit of relief to it, and now it plays fine. No buzzing frets up in the first half of the neck here. Everything's in order. Intonation was bang on, which I'm glad, because it would have been a little bit of a pain in the ass to get in there and change those screws. Actually, not that bad. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Pretty basic, pretty quick, in and out. And that's it for this one.